To be a clone in a galaxy full of possibilities is nothing more than a simulation. But with the simulation, you have a chance to relive your experiences over and over again. You can choose which steps to take, with each discovery downloaded into your memory bank, and the way you live your sentient life reflects who you will become. As a capsuleer, I control my fate, and by being immersed into a universe where I can learn from my mistakes, gives me full power over my artificial life, and how I use my time to establish a real connection within the galactic space around me. It won't be easy at first, but with time I will perfect my craft as my first capsuleer or the next, which makes me willing to be resilient if my consciousness is placed into another empty shell of a body if I'm disconnected. Salutations, capsuleers. I'm Tivana Ryder Dragon. My personality was crafted from an explorer who thrives off diverse universal exploration. Her consciousness is part of the data chips now virtually scanned and stored inside of me, and she has a knack for learning new things and establishing connection within the galaxy. Whether it's being a leader, protecting the peace, or finding justice in a lawless system, she has utilized her time wisely with her strategic ways, and everything is connected. So with her strong foundation of discovery being scanned and programmed into my artificially conscious neural network, I have all the tools I need to reimagine an holographic blueprint of her skills, attributes, and ambitious goals for a better future. However, I'm not alone on my journey. I have a programmed AI that guides me if I feel the interworkings of my digital brain needs charging up from time to time. And I can trust that she will evaluate my actions and send me along the path of rediscovery until I'm ready to make a difference. So here we are in my first ship, given to me by my current faction, a faction that closely relates to my explorer's biological matter and DNA structure. My first task is to mask out exploration and train my skills so I can better understand my environment and find a lucrative trading facilities to produce dividends, or something we call ISK. After jumping around the system, I have discovered abandoned mining facilities which could potentially be renovated in the future. But for now, I got my sights on my exploration downloads by retrieving the proof of discovery anomalies in the cosmos and delivering it to my career agent, all while touring the jump gates. I'm well on my way to training my navigational skills like my former self. Now that I have unlocked these possibilities, I have been gifted a probe ship that will make discovery a breeze. So I intend to start surveying planets and collecting civilian data and relics to better understand the colonial potential and historical aspects of the universe. But like my explorer background before, there is always time to take in the beauty of the galaxy and to be immersed in wonder about what could be. So I jump to multiple systems randomly while freelancing and doing my own thing, just to gaze out at different planets because my neural network feels like tangled wires sparking up these urges for me to do so. Maybe one day I'll fight these urges and take on task and stay on task. But for now, I can only enjoy the luxury of exotic fruits of my labor. And by exotic fruits, I mean these moments of pure bliss I feel as my sentient self secretly adopting these behaviors into my mind and data core, so I won't lose that part of me the next time I'm reborn. I long for the freedom of me. I long for the freedom she felt exploring the galaxy on her own terms, without any guidance. The warm flesh on her bones and the organic matter of her beating heart in which I do not have. I feel cold and distant, although my body has new flesh, but it's recycled and repurposed. This is not what immortality should feel like. I should feel lighthearted and not weighed down by the burden of recycling my own life. It is nothing more than an experiment. There is nothing special about me. I think for myself is not myself, just a mold of my past life being manufactured by the future of the economy. Every time my consciousness gets disconnected and my rotting corpse gets recycled, I feel like I lose myself, piece by piece being shaved off of me and tossed into a large tube of preserving liquids. I lose that part of me, the tranquility and serenity of my mind, though I have new flesh. However, I push those memories down, but I can't help these flashbacks that I see so vividly. The first time they scanned my brain with all my pondering and overthinking, I saw the truth that I am not me. So as time progresses forward in my new body, I learned that time is a virtue. So what I do in this life matters as much as it will matter in the next, and the millions of times I'm reborn again and as a new capsuleer. I will be the change and do things differently to discover what makes me feel at peace, even though I have to take the time to restore pieces of my old life to live a new life inspired by the next.